Oh, hey everyone, Spazz here. Yeah, I'm just playing myself a little wee bowling here. Actually, since the Mega Man 9 review, I've been playing my Wii a lot more lately. Yeah, so as you can imagine, I've been looking for things to keep me occupied with it. And you know what I found out? This right here, this ingenious piece of technological kick-ass-tasticness isn't enough to play these fucking games. You would think, being the main controller and having literally infinite control possibilities, this would be enough. But, no. So, today, in homage of a certain nerd, I'm going to dive into the bottomless shit pit known as the Wii Accessories.
Now, like I said before, most gaming companies deemed the Wii Remote not suitable enough to play the Wii, and what followed was a flash flood of unnecessary peripherals, something of which even Nintendo was guilty of contributing to. So let me just show you theirs first as a starting point.
Now, at launch, Nintendo released the Nunchuck and Classic Controller as add-ons to the Wii Remote, both having their own unique functions. The Nunchuck enables two-handed play by giving gamers not just a joystick, but two additional buttons, and like the Wiimote, it too is motion sensitive, allowing even more control possibilities. Oh, and it's required to play about 75% of the games out there, but that's one of the more minor details. Okay, the Classic Controller is basically an SNES controller on steroids, and coincidentally is used to play the SNES and other games on the Wii's Virtual Console, and yes, even as an alternative for some other games. Again, okay. But a year later, Nintendo released a modernized version of the NES Zapper called, and this is brilliant here, the Wii Zapper, and it's used for, what else? Shooting games. My only two problems with this are, number one, they didn't package it with a new Duck Hunt game, and number two, you have to put the Wii Remote and Nunchuck into it to make it work, thus making it a useless fucking piece of plastic. But wait! There's more! When Mario Kart Wii came out, it was packaged with the equally useless Wii Wheel for use with the Wiimote-only racing games. And wouldn't you know it, it has a hole big enough to fit one. Why? I can distinctly remember playing Excite Truck without this. And I'm pretty sure I can manage shooting shit without the Zapper. Probably because I can use my, what, SpongeBob?
Imagination.
Right! I could just imagine this to be a steering wheel. I can imagine this to be a gun. I can imagine this to be pretty much goddamn anything! I don't need physical manifestations! But guess fucking what?
Third-party gaming companies quickly took notice of the Wii's rapidly growing sales numbers and decided to cash in by making accessories for it. This was their justification.
We've got to have money.
I couldn't help it.
First up is one you can find everywhere, the Sports Pack. What this basically is a shell for the Wii Remote with a tennis racket, baseball bat, and golf club attachments to play just those. Then to finish off with Wii Sports, boxing gloves, surprisingly made by Everlast. Then there's a fishing rod, maracas, lightsabers, and I'm not kidding, pom-poms, and cookware. And, in case you didn't like the Zapper or the Wii Wheel, don't worry, there's plenty of knockoffs of both to choose from.
Now, aside from the lightsabers and the boxing gloves, these are pretty damn lame, because they serve zero purpose outside of gameplay. Alright, they're meant to further enhance the experience. Motherfucker, if you want to further enhance the experience, light up a fat-ass blunt and then play this shit. Piss burgers!
Thankfully, not all the accessories lack functionality. There do exist a few gems in this ass mine. Like, for the DDR games, they made a dance pad, which was only expected. And when Guitar Hero was introduced to the Wii, Red Octane made a guitar that utilized the Wiimote very ingeniously. And even the gun from the Nerf game kicks ass because it can double as an actual dart shooter.
Kitty! Fortunately for everyone's sake, Nintendo got out of the making fancy plastic shells and calling them accessories trend like it was going out of style. Which it was. Instead, they began putting actual intellectual effort into their designs. First of which is not only the most popular, but I've been standing on it this whole time.
The balance board does as its name suggests, so really you don't have any choice but to stand on the fucker and get active, especially if you pop in Wii Fit. Then it sets in motion Japan's fiendish plan to get us fat-ass Americans as thin as them.
Which is really kind of ironic when you consider that the design was inspired by sumo wrestling scales. Weird. But what's even weirder, the Wii is a next-gen console, and there is no way to voice chat. Until they release the Wii Speak.
With the PS3 and 360 both having headsets, Nintendo basically said fuck that and made what's essentially a set-top microphone. But with this design, parents become wiser of the conversations their kids have with other people. So, instead of this...
Ooh, baby, talk dirty to me.
This happens.
Ooh, baby, talk dirty to me.
Oh, you're so big in there, aren't you? Oh, I had no idea.
Nintendo, slowly killing what made gaming good. But at least this and the balance board are at least kinda cool. Not that I could say that about the other pieces of shit. I mean, seriously, have you ever seen anything so uninspired and poor in quality? But now I have the distinct honor of rating each and every single one of these accessories. And because there's a lot, I better get to it. So, here we... Just go.
Wii remote. Nunchuck. Classic controller. Wii zapper.
1.5.
Wii wheel.
1.5.
Sports pack.
1,
Boxing gloves.
2,
Fishing rod.
1,
Maracas.
1.5,
Lightsabers.
3,
Bomb bombs.
0,
Cookware.
0,
Dance pad.
2,
Guitar controller. Nerf gun. Balance board.
4,
Wii speak.
4.
Outro.
Until next time, I'm Spazz Master. Later. Ow! My balls!